Chauncey Phillips here at the Son of Monsterpalooza Horror Convention, and come on, Wayne, what are you doing here?
What's up, man?
And who are you?
Matt.
Oh, hello, Matt.
You have a YouTube channel, man?
All right, then.
All right.
Yeah, so, and then what is all this talking? I feel like we're in the long, long trailer. Remember, they're like, come down to this with the Lucy Ball.
Yeah.
Like, they're ruining our intro.
I know, right?
With all this talking
Knock
over
it off.
I know. They need to stop talking over our Son of Monsterpalooza convention. This is not Monsterpalooza. This is Son of Monsterpalooza.
And did you hear that they might have a Mother of Monsterpalooza? They could have shirts up there that says Mother of Monsterpalooza.
And when would that be held?
I don't know, Mother's Day?
Are you sure about this, or are you making this up?
No, I swear, like they had an announcement on the thing earlier, and there's shirts over there you can buy that say that.
All right, so we're here now at the Son of Monsterpalooza convention. We're going to walk around here. I believe Cinestalker Danny and the Deranged Duncan are going to be coming here, and a couple other people that may be showing up as well.
Who knows?
Who knows who we might run into? Who knows what we might see? So you ready, Brendan, to walk around and experience the Son of Monsterpalooza?
Let's do it. We do it every year.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
And Brendan, the second we get in here, as usual, we run into David Sterling. How does this happen, Dave? The second we get to conventions, you always show up. Do you have a beeper on us when you can stalk and find us in seconds?
Yeah.
How does it happen?
I think you might put an ankle bracelet on us or something that we didn't know.
Well, you know, after I shot those witchcraft films, I had nothing to do for months on end.
So you have a thing like that you can find us at 8 seconds? Because I don't think I've ever come to a convention and within the first 5 minutes I've come in, I found you.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know how it happens.
WonderCon.
Yep, it happened just like that. Well, we found the movies here. But look up here, Dave. Do you remember this toy, Big Frank? Like as a kid, I always remember this thing. It was like talking Big Frank, and he's like, "Oh, fix me!" And it was like a weird talking Frankenstein.
No.
No, as a kid, I always remember that.
No.
But there's, I was looking through here, and we always have to find and look for the movies.
I do know what that is, though.
Diver Dan?
Yeah, that was when I was a kid.
Yep.
In the 20s.
Yeah, you were born in the 20s.
Yeah.
And did you ever have any of these
No.
Anchor Bay tins or no?
I never bought them. I always liked them, but you have any? You have a few?
I have the only one I have is I think the Heathers one, and then the Hellraiser one.
It's like, it just seems like something that would never go up in value.
No, I don't think it has too much.
I mean, it's like $30.
Yeah, pretty much the same as it was when it came out.
Adam,
Adam,
look who I bumped into.
You're getting a little. Adam,
see you
I think you were
there.
sick a few days ago.
I
don't want to get sick again, Adam.
A few days ago, I'm sick right now.
Oh no! You're the
Pretty soon, your face is going to look like this guy.
Like
after
this
you
guy right
become
down here.
Contagious
Yep.
by my sickness.
I think that you have a lot of sicknesses happening to you, don't you, Adam?
I haven't been sick in a while.
No, you got sick before, remember?
Well, I did once when I was a child.
Yes.
I was a child.
Oh, you're here too.
No,
yeah,
what
when
the
were you
heck?
right here?
No, the thing is, since you're sick, shouldn't we get like a Twinkie or something to do what Danny did? And just, hey, who
Share
cares,
the
right?
Twinkie, and they were
The
all.
guy who should be sick is not here.
Yeah,
He's
right?
gonna be here
He's
soon.
going to
though.
be here.
Yes,
and then we'll
but-
all be sick together.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I
I'll just start coughing on everyone.
Yep,
Everyone will turn
In fact,
into-
everyone at this convention, from you being sick, is going to now be sick. You're
Yes.
going to spread it around, so make sure you cough everywhere you go.
Oh, I will.
So you spread it around this convention, so people are going to think it was some kind of an outbreak, and it was the woo.
It was the woo.
The woo
It was a
outbreak.
woo break.
The woo break.
It was a woo break.
It was the woo flu.
The woo flu.
Woo flu.
From you.
Yeah.
The flu. The flu.
Yep.
The flu.
And how many times have you been to this convention? Is this the second time you've been
I've
to it?
been to Monsterpalooza twice. I've never been to Son of Monsterpalooza.
No.
So I've never visited the offspring of the first convention, even though this one is around Halloween, so you think this would be the main convention.
That's what I kind of
I'm
thought.
very
This would be the main
confused.
convention, but it's not the main convention.
It's not
this
the
is
main
the son
convention.
of the main convention.
That's true.
Yes.
Yes.
So
It's
anything.
very sunny out. Maybe they call it that because it's in the summertime and it's sunny.
And that's why I've got this red face. I hate
do
the
have a
red
very red
face.
face.
There's nothing I can do about it.
You could wear a mask like this.
I guess we could tell
This
people
guy's a
that,
purple
that
face.
you slapped me up before we did this, and that's what happened.
Don't tell him that. I'll believe it.
All right, but
I really did.
Is there
That's
anything?
the thing. I really did.
But is there
I really
anything
did
in
slap
here?
him
Is there
around.
anything in here you want to see, though, Adam? Or anything specific that you?
I haven't even actually started going into the convention yet.
All
because
right.
You have interrupted me.
I'm
I bumped
sorry.
into you. But I'm going to let you guys go now, and I'm going to go see the things I want to
Okay,
see.
well,
I don't want to give any
have some
spoilers.
fun.
All right,
have-
I'll see you later. I'm going to
all
go
right.
cough on some people
Okay.
and sing and
Spread
contagionize
the
some other
contagion around.
people.
Spread
Good
around
seeing
the
you
word.
guys.
Good
I'll
seeing
see you
you.
later.
See you later.
And as soon
Goodbye.
as your face calms down from the redness, I'm just gonna slap you again.
Okay then.
Okay.
All right. Well, we've run into director Mick Garris, and you've directed so many cool things. And you've worked with a friend of mine, Griff First, on what project you work with him?
On Ravenswood.
Ravenswood.
In New Orleans, and he's a wonderful actor whose father was Flounder.
Yes, he was
in Animal
in the
House.
Animal House movies.
Yeah. And so, Griff is a talented actor and director and writer himself.
Yeah, he is. And you've directed so many Stephen King stories, books, adapted them into films. What is your favorite one you would say you've done out of all the Stephen King movies?
Oh, I don't know. It really is like choosing a favorite child. It's hard to do, but it alternates between Riding the Bullet and The Stand and The Shining for different reasons.
Yeah, the Stan one is always a favorite of mine. Like, I remember watching that as a kid, obsessing with that one. That was like a really great one.
Well, it was certainly the most successful thing I've ever done in terms of audience. But Riding the Bullet is the most personal.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice talking to you here, and
Great to see
definitely
you.
look forward to anything you have coming
Thanks.
up, and always supporting it. And thank you for the nice comment about the weight loss,
Hey,
too,
no,
'cause I appreciate that very much.
congratulations. That's awesome.
Well, thank you. Hey, Brandon, what is this room right here?
This is like one of those, I don't
Like
know,
the movie
museum-
prop rooms or something?
Yeah, like museum kind of thing.
I think this is the one that used to be on that show on Sci-Fi Channel. Did you ever see that called Hollywood Treasures? They showed like movie props and stuff like
I think
that.
I did a couple episodes, but I don't remember that one that much.
Yeah, I think this is like, stuff from The Watchmen and like, the outfits from The Watchmen and a bunch of different stuff here. Pan's Labyrinth, wardrobes and that kind of stuff. That's the kind of thing you see here. Since it's like more of like a makeup and like props and all that kind of stuff convention, you see like a lot of that kind of stuff in here. And these are all like prop pieces from movies. Like back there is like the Donnie Darko mask. So that's pretty cool.
That is dope, huh?
Yeah. So what's going on here, Brandon? What are we doing sitting in the lobby of this hotel?
Because I need to rest because
Oh, there he is. We were here waiting for Danny Sinistalker. Danny, there you are, Danny. You know who this is? This is Oingo Boingo.
Oingo Boingo?
Yeah.
Oingo Boingo?
Danny, why didn't you just take the train? I've been waiting for
I
you
know,
forever.
dude. I know, man. We learned a lesson this time.
We learned our lesson.
We're taking that effing train
Yeah,
next
you
time.
should.
No more of this traffic.
Yeah, you
and
wait. You
hassles.
want to sit in traffic. You're so deranged. You like traffic. You told me you love it. Let's just go in there and explore the convention. 'Cause
Let's do
every
it.
time I keep going into the convention, I keep on like having to come out for other things.
Like what?
For you.
Oh, yeah,
We got
I know.
inside. The
I
second we got
ruined it.
in there, and you made me come back out again.
Like this.
Yeah. So can we go in there now and finally do it now?
I'm gonna try because my Skeletor figure, I don't know if I can make myself go through there.
Well, you
Skeletor figure.
Well, the Skeletor. You're not the proper term,
Skeletor
Brandon.
one, not Skeletor one.
Everyone says is the Crypt Keeper one.
Whatever, Skeletor Crypt Keeper.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Okay, Brandon.
It's a
let's go.
compliment.
Well, we're here with Danielle Harris, and I have to duck down a bit. Now, we're here, you're just getting ready to leave this convention.
I am.
The thing is winding down.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I remember you signing here, or maybe the second.
I think I've been here before with Hatchet.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
2 and 3.
Now, out of all the movies you've done movies since you were a little kid. What is one movie that you've done that you feel like you wish more people saw, or like that might have gotten underlooked, or something like that you feel like, oh, why did more people didn't see that one?
Stakeland is a pretty good one that not a lot of people know about, but people that do know about it love it. So Stakeland, I think, would be one of my faves.
Yes. And what have you been up to lately? Is there anything new you
I
have
have
coming
a
up?
show on Geek Nation called Girl on Girl.
Oh, that's
It's me interviewing other women in the genre, not in the genre.
Oh, that's
so
very
yeah,
cool.
anything geek centric.
And I love the, what you did in See No Evil 2.
Thank you.
The fun, I always love the Soska twins.
Yeah,
films.
yeah.
And, so definitely look forward to seeing Geek Nation. I'm definitely going to check that out.
Fabulous.
And anything else you have coming up that you'd like to tell people about, or where people can follow you?
That's it at DanielleHarris.org. Always
Okay,
has
cool.
information on the site. And then my Twitter handle is Halloween Gal.
right.
And Instagram is Horror Gal.
Well, great talking to you.
You too.
Brandon, we spotted somebody. This guy who has these movies here that are like from Germany and like other countries and stuff.
Yeah.
He's back over here. Like, I didn't know if he was ever going to be back.
Yeah.
And he's back with all these movies, and this was always our favorite one to look at.
Yeah, right?
And explore and stuff. There's always interesting stuff.
So let's go look.
Let's go look. There's a whole bunch of import Blu-rays here. They have like Human Centipede 3.
It's not even out in the U.S.
No,
yet.
it's not even out yet. And there's stuff back there too. I always hear people talk about that, the Violent Shit Collection trilogy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you always hear people talk about online
Limited
a
to
lot.
999 copies. That's
Yeah.
what's good about the stuff that comes from Austria. It's usually always limited to just a certain number of copies.
And you have a lot of those kind of things that only have like these ones you were showing in his video. There's only like 333 of them.
333.
It's like these super limited sets here, which you
Exactly.
never see anywhere, and a whole bunch of like guinea
basket
pig and
case.
yeah, like
Here's
yeah.
a 6-disc basket case set.
Yeah.
3 Blu-ray, 3 DVD, only 111 copies.
Wow.
That's dope.
You can't get this stuff in your local Best Buy.
Danny, you remember in that movie Getting Even with Dad where Macaulay Culkin plays with this thing? He's like, he goes to that museum with Ted Danson, and Ted Danson's trying to get with that woman.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that?
that's right, dude.
Every time I see these things, I think let's put our face against it. Oh, ow! Now you try it.
I'm gonna get like
Right, you
really
try.
bad. Like, something's bad happened.
Ow! Does it sting you?
A little bit. Feel weird.
Ouch!
Want to do it now?
Come on,
okay.
Come on, Chris. Come on, you gotta do it. Everyone's gotta do it. Come on, put your face. Ow! Did it hurt? Did it hurt?
up.
I felt the sap on that.
Yeah, we had to try it, you know. When things like that are here, Danny,
Yeah.
we gotta at least try it.
You gotta play with these
You
things.
got, yeah, you gotta at least like see if you get shot.
It's interactive.
You might get electrocuted. We don't know. And my hands were a little wet, so I could have been. It could have killed me.
You could have got fried up, man.
Yep. So we're here now with Sid Haig. And you know, Sid, I've been reviewing a lot of, I always do a lot of Blu-ray reviews, and some of your classic movies have been starting to come out on Blu-ray. It's like Spider Baby's just come out, and Pit Stop, which is one that you were outstanding in that movie. And I feel like that's a movie that people might not have seen you in because it's not as much of a horror movie. It's not a horror movie at all. It's a racing film.
Yeah, and it was unfortunate that not a whole lot of people saw that because it was in black and white,
Yeah.
and at that point in time, nobody wanted to see black and white.
Because it was like the end of black and white. Black and white was kind of going out, and color was starting to really become the main thing.
But the reason that we had to shoot it in black and white was because they didn't have the technology to get the color, the lighting for the color photography. So we shot it all in lower light levels in black and white.
And there's one thing that you're in that I'm sure you might know. I always forget the name of it, but it was a space TV series, which is one of the most expensive out-of-print things out. What is the name of that?
Jason of Star
Yeah,
Command.
Jason of Star Command. I know that is. I always do videos on like out-of-print movies and stuff, and I know that's one of the top hard-to-find out-of-print things.
Not anymore.
Oh, is it back in?
It's dual disc, both seasons.
Oh, that's cool. I did not know it came out, but I knew that was one that was out for a long time.
Yeah, no, it was.
Now, out of all the things you've done, cameo appearances, starring roles, what have been some of your favorite things that you've done that maybe people haven't watched? Or like they're maybe lesser known stuff? Because there's one that you did, Little Big Top, which I love that movie. And that was a totally different movie for you, and you were amazing in that movie.
Yeah, it's 180 degrees from Spalding.
Yeah, totally different take on a clown, like it's more a dramatic film, too.
Yeah.
But what have been something that you would say is maybe your favorite that you wish people would see or was kind of went under the radar?
A whole lot of stuff went under the radar, but fortunately, films like Spider Baby and Pit Stop and things like that have gotten a resurgence because the Academy has done full restorations.
Yeah,
of
because
those
they're
films.
amazing transfers on those.
Yeah, but there's a film that I'm really very proud of called Che, which is the story of Che Guevara's march into Bolivia, and it's a shame that not many people saw that because the people from Havana and whatnot were just trashing it, and they actually planted a bomb in the theater in L.A.
Oh my God.
The night before the premiere.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it was but it was one of Omar Sharif's best performances.
I'm definitely gonna have to watch that now. But it was great to talk to you again, Sid. It's always great to see you at these conventions.
Yeah.
And you know, I guess we have to say one of your favorite signature lines, and everyone says, and you know, Tutti Frutti. And I went on a weight loss thing, and I can't actually eat Tutti Frutti. So you know, how does that signature line go again? It's like I want to get some yogurt, you know, some Tutti Frutti.
I think I'm gonna get me some Tutti fucking Frutti.
Yep, Tutti fucking Frutti. And I just showed that movie to my brother, and you know, and he said that movie seriously creeped him out, and he was having bad dreams from because that movie, it's not like any kind of other horror movies where, you know, some are kind of more comedic or funny. Devil's Rejects really gets under your skin and can creep you out.
Yeah, because you know there are real people out there like that.
Yeah, and you never know, like, and you played the character too in a very real way when it could have been really over the top, and that's why I think it really worked and holds up so well.
I think so.
Yes, and it was great seeing you again, Sid,
Right.
and great talking to you.
Okay.
Seriously.
Danny, come here quick, Danny, come here. Hurry, come here. Danny, get through. I think I've spotted Johnny Depp. Come on, say hello to him. Yeah.
Johnny Depp?
Yeah. Excuse me, Johnny, the Johnny Depp?
The Johnny Depp. It's right
We
here.
found the real Johnny Depp here.
He's been drinking this funny elixir.
Yeah.
He's right here. Johnny Depp.
You want an autograph picture, Danny?
And we got Robert De Niro.
And it's Steve Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro too, man.
And he has his taxi driver look.
Right here.
Yeah.
Freaking, they're all here.
I know.
Amazing.
It's amazing. I didn't know Robert De Niro kept that look anymore.
I did not know either.
I know. And Danny, you ran into somebody who wants to show us what you bought.
Yeah,
It's a bag of mystery.
Like, what made you want to show us this, sir?
Well, this guy over here is selling DVDs and Blu-rays, and it's probably the most intimate booth of all because
I know.
he writes little things on them, like on this one.
No, yeah, he writes
He writes like the best Exorcist ripoff ever.
yeah, like
sold.
his own personal quote.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Great.
Awesome.
And and you were talking about region. You have a region-free player, which me and Danny need to figure out. Get that figured out.
Yeah, you gotta be region free,
He's
man.
got one. Chris.
Gotta be region
We
free.
don't. You have one?
I have one.
We don't want to.
That's why I don't have a Blu-ray player. Dude, it's like walking around without any underwear on.
Yeah.
You got underwear on,
You
Sean.
don't have any underwear on.
I got underwear
You
on.
never wear underwear, Dan.
I'm freaking, you know.
You
GI.
said you have chafing problems.
I have chafing problems. I go commando.
Yeah.
I can smell it. I can smell
You
it.
can smell it?
Yeah.
You can smell what the Danny's cooking?
Yeah. So we're here with Tony Todd, and you've been in so many amazing films. There was one movie that I love. It has this line in it that I love, and I don't know if you remember this line. It's a delicious, caramelized candy. In Joe Hallow's film, The Family, that line, that was like an amazing line. I don't know if you made that up on the spot or what, but I love that line.
Thank you.
That was a
Joe
great.
Hallow's a nice filmmaker out of Florida. Been in 2 of his films, and hopefully we'll do many more.
And
I know
now-
he's working on a western.
Oh, yeah, that was a great line, though. That thing stole the show in that movie. But you've been in so many different movies. What have been some of your favorite ones that are kind of gone under the radar? There have been like one you go, people need to see that, and why haven't
Yeah,
they?
there's several. I did a movie in France called The Secret, which is sort of like a last tango in Paris. Lovely film, directed by this woman named Virginia Wagon. Also did a movie about LA cab drivers called Driven. It's one of my personal favorites. Won a whole bunch of awards. Then I produced a film a couple years ago called Sushi Girl.
Yeah, that was a great film.
Thank you very much. And right now I'm working on this one-man show called Ghost in the House by Jack Johnson. I'm going to be doing it at UCLA, October 9th through the 11th. So anybody in the LA area, come down, check us out. Jack Johnson is on his way to Broadway.
Right, definitely.
Got Broadway attention. So see me in my element.
Well, definitely. Well, it was great talking to you.
Thank you, man.
And
And
thanks for
also
doing
Frankenstein is coming out in 2016, directed by the original director and writer of Candyman, Bernard Rose.
Oh, that's
Frankenstein.
No, Candyman to this day, especially the first one, holds up so well. Because, you know, some movies I'm sure you... That's what I want to ask you, too, is you have a giant DVD collection and Blu-ray collection. I'm the same way. I have a huge collection. So how many things do you buy every Tuesday? 'Cause, if you're a big collector,
I'm a
DVD
collector,
Tuesday.
but it's getting harder because so many things are web stream now. I mean, you
Yeah,
get things on Amazon and so forth and so on. But
and don't you
my
hate that
collection,
it's ending like?
I go to Amoeba every chance I get.
Yep.
You know
It
what I
just
mean?
sucks that streaming now. That's what it's taking over,
Yeah,
and
it's
people like us
just
like to have it.
It's just just like the difference between streaming music or actually going out and buying the vinyl.
Yeah.
Get the original source.
There's something about having it too.
Having
you
it,
can pick it up.
possessing it,
You know, when you
reading it,
when you
reading
stream
the
it,
liner notes.
you don't feel like you own it. You know what I mean?
No,
You feel
it's
like it's just
temporary.
there, and also if the internet goes down or you have a bad connection, you can't watch it.
If you don't pay your cable bill, you can't watch it.
No? So at least we know someone who loves the physical format as well.
Absolutely.
So keep on, we'll both keep collecting until it
That's
ends.
it, so it's over.
Look, Danny.
Oh my God.
Danny, look, all these people are like piling in. Look,
Yeah,
all the
oh
costume
my
people
God.
are all coming in.
The creepiest things are coming up right. These twins.
I know.
Real creepy.
Yeah, look at these creepy twins. Whoa.
Creepy.
Oh, look at all these people coming in, Danny.
They're everywhere. Get the green cubist. Like,
Yeah, those guys that are invisible to some.
Yeah.
Some people can't see them.
They're bushes.
The crazy clown.
Everything.
The guy from the T-shirt. The guy from the Mummy.
Oh, we got Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro's back again. This fella, that fella, that guy. I don't know what his costume is.
Oh, I'm old Jew.
Dude,
that's what he is.
The clown. Look, Jack Skellington back there, Danny.
He's right there.
This is some first-class video,
We're
Danny.
getting all celebrities here.
We're getting all these people coming in. Jack Skellington.
Oh my God. Look at that.
Oh, thank you. Look at all these people coming in, Danny.
It doesn't end.
It doesn't end. It's a
Big costume party.
I know.
Oh my God. Like the witches or something.
Yeah, oh yeah, the grand, something like that. Or sort of looks like that.
Great news.
You know, Mike Myers.
He's right here.
Yeah.
Mike Myers from Wayne's World.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Yeah. There he is. I don't know what his costume was. That guy.
He's like a heavy metal guy.
Yeah, I think Danny, the costume contest is in.
Yeah,
We saw the lineup.
We
Those
did.
are other people.
Those regular people.
And they're not sure if they want to go into it or not.
They might go in.
They're thinking about it.
Debate. It's a hard
Yep.
decision.
It's a hard decision to decide if they want to do it or not.
That's right.
Yep.
We're talking on video.
Well, we're here at Larry Cohen, and you've directed so many cool movies, The Stuff, and what are some of the other ones?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, I'm trying to think of all the other ones. It's Alive, all three of the It's Alive movies.
That's right. What else?
Yes. God Told Me To.
God Told Me To.
Yes.
Good.
And Q the Winged Serpent.
Q the Winged Serpent, I did that.
Yes, a whole lot of different ones.
That's
but you've got these things here. Now this one has something in it. What is in this?
Somebody gave me this.
Oh, they gave it to you?
This is a candle in here.
Oh, it's a candle.
It's a stuffed cup they turn into a candle.
But over here you've got, these are actually from the shoot. Now where'd you keep these things to keep them for they like getting crushed or anything?
30 years.
Where'd you store these?
In my bed.
Man.
Yeah, I had them in the bed with me every night for 30 years.
And what was the stuff made out of? People were wondering, like, could people really eaten the stuff?
It was
or is
made,
it a secret?
It was made of a lot of different things. Sometimes it was firefighting foam, which they used to put out fires, and it's made from ground up fish bone. Sometimes it was all kinds of plastics, liquid plastics.
So you wouldn't have wanted to eat it. You ate some of it.
Some of it was made of whipped cream.
Yeah, that's the one people would have eaten.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I don't know, we
and the stuff needs a U.S. Blu-ray release. I hope at some point it gets it.
Well, it's not up to me.
I know.
I don't control that.
But I'm glad that you kept those stuffed containers in your bed all those years and kept them safe.
Sometimes I rolled over on them.
But did you ever crush any?
No, never.
No?
Never.
You have to keep them safe.
I was gentle, very gentle.
And if the stuff was inside of them, though, then they would have rotted away. So at least you had some that you didn't put anything in.
I didn't put anything in any of them.
You didn't?
No. But it did really curtail my sex life a lot, having them in the bed.
Yep.
Yeah. Most girls did not like the experience of being in bed with 247 stuffed cups.
You kind of remind me a little bit.
It was a king-size bed.
You know who you remind me of? Lloyd Kaufman. Do you know Lloyd Kaufman?
He's like a little idiot, isn't he? Yeah.
The way you're talking about things, I feel like you two should do like a buddy comedy together.
No.
That'd be amazing. You both play brothers.
He's too low budget for me.
No. If we had a budget, if Lloyd had a big budget,
if he had a
But I would love that buddy comedy movie. That'd be kind of cool.
If Lloyd had a big budget, he wouldn't be Lloyd.
No, he wouldn't.
We like him the way he is.
Yep. But it was great talking to you.
Well, it was small.
Yeah.
I was happy until you brought him up.
No, I'm sorry I brought him up.
This lady's back here.
Yes.
She came back to see me. Goodbye
She came back
now.
to see you. See you later. And be careful of those stuffs when you take them back home.
Yeah, they're going back in the bed again.
Okay. Danny, look. Come over here, Danny. Look, it's the Norman Reedus.
Dude, we
over
get
there.
it from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, come over there and show him.
Dude,
Where is he?
He's right over here.
That's him right there.
He's right
Right over there.
He's right
the Norman Reedus. See him?
right here.
I think that's
He's got those like eyes like.
I don't know what's going on. Is that a crazy mask or is that the Norman Reedus?
It just has that look.
Yeah. I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know, Danny. I'm getting really freaked out by the whole thing.
Oh my god.
I know. Well, this isn't a Monsterpalooza video if I don't run into you, Jill Kill.
Hi.
I know, and it's like right before I'm heading to the train, so it's like a last minute thing. And how have you been?
I've been really good.
And I know you've been working on a lot of secret projects, and they're super top secret.
I mean, they're not that top secret. I just don't talk about them.
No, we don't talk about. It's
No,
not good to
we don't talk about Fight Club.
It's not good to talk about them until they're finished, edited, and people can see it.
And even then, maybe we don't want to talk about it.
Even then,
We'll
if
see.
it becomes something that you go, oh, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
So, have you watched anything lately? Have there been any new movies you've seen lately, or anything?
Todd, when you put me on the spot, I always blank about things. I don't know.
Did you watch that? Did you watch that one, that Creep one? That's on. What did you watch that?
Yeah, I saw the first 10 minutes and I couldn't.
It got better after that, but it was
Really?
it was
I
was
don't
a
know.
weird found footage. But you could tell it was one of those movies that they made in a couple days for zero money. So that didn't cost anything.
That's the thing. It's like, with the first 10 minutes, I was just like, what is happening? I don't care.
No, I know.
And so I felt bad because I wanted to watch it, and I heard it gets better, but it's just like, life's busy, right? You got a lot of things to do in life.
Like Mark Duplass is not the kind of guy you think of in a horror movie like that. So I think that kind of throws you off a little bit too.
I don't know. I got to the scene where he was in the bathtub, and I was like, we're done here.
Yeah.
And it was like, because I was trying to watch it on a Friday night. That's not a Friday night for me. Like Friday
No.
night, I'd rather rewatch Reanimator.
Yep. It didn't. It picked up and it was kind of all right. But what other thing lately have everyone been talking about? Like that Cooties movie, which I haven't seen yet. But and the one that you've seen already. You saw this movie 2 years ago before anyone else, The Green Inferno.
Oh yeah, I saw that at AFI Fest.
Yes, and I know you said it wasn't outstanding.
Well, it's just not Diodato. It's not how it's supposed to be a tribute to Cannibal Holocaust. Cannibal Holocaust made sense in its own world. This makes sense in just a Eli Roth world kind of sense.
Well, I'm going to be seeing it next week. I can't wait to see it, but
I mean, it's fun. It's got some cool stuff in it. But
who knows if they've changed anything since
maybe
you
they've
saw
changed it.
They
Maybe.
could have. They've had but you saw it so early because
Yeah, well, it was AFI Fest. They showed a lot of movies early.
Because you remember though it was supposed to come out last
Yeah,
August.
and Blumhouse picked it up.
Yeah, and I'm glad that they're putting it out.
Yeah.
Because it's I feel like if they didn't, I don't know what would ever happen.
I mean, I guess that's a direct-to-DVD situation at that point.
It'd be lost in the circuits of time. No, it was
That was poetic. That was almost like you turned into a replicant for a second.
but it was also, but it sort of seemed like because nowadays some movies they don't even bother putting them on DVD. They're certain things they're just putting them straight to streaming and
Well,
that's
what I'm
it.
saying. There's a lot of movies out right now. I can't keep up with everything. I can't keep up with half the TV shows. It's a
No.
lot. That's why it's okay, if you don't give me the first 10 minutes, I gotta go.
No, I know what you mean. Especially when I review all this stuff. Sometimes you can get real bored with some things, and you're like, oh, how am I going to get through this one?
I know, because that's the thing. That's why I just stopped reviewing movies, because there's certain ones where it's I just don't want to watch it.
And I will say too, I'm going to, and you've always gone to them, on the 24th, I'm going to Not Scary Farm. The first time I've gone to any of those horror event things like that ever.
It's awesome. That's my favorite stuff. I love monsters. I love haunts. Because it's live theater where maybe this time the guy in the mask is really giving it to you because he's like, oh my god, I want to get the guy in the Reanimator shirt. Next time you walk through, maybe he's bored or maybe it's not his shift, and so you get a whole different experience.
Yep, and I'm sure they're pick on me because I don't know, I look real creeped out, and they know that I'm going to be weirdly freaked out.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes they'll recognize me and be like, hey, Jill, but you. It's they've seen you get killed in so many movies.
Yes,
of course
but they saw me when I was the plus size goddess back then.
Is that what you call yourself back in those days?
No,
Plus size.
I don't know what I was, but it was me.
Oh my God.
It was me. Just think of that, Jill. It was two of me right now together, plus 20 pounds, and then you had the old me.
That was the thing. I was looking around for him. I was like, I couldn't find you because you're so skinny now.
I know. I've shrunken in.
It's cute.
But if I ever try and give you a pie, don't eat it. Just thinner. Because
Oh,
I have the thinner
yeah.
curse. So don't ever eat anything.
No,
from
I thought that you were making a Stand By Me reference for a second.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
no.
You know how like Ray Brower, not Ray Brower, the Lord Ass Hogan.
Yeah.
Like he's actually wearing a fat suit. You can even see like in the old movie, like you know he's like wearing a fat suit because they couldn't get him big enough.
But there was no fat suit for me.
No, I know.
That was me. That
but
was.
now you're like slim and healthy.
It wasn't special
You're
fat.
inspirational for everybody, and we're happy
Yep.
about it.
Well, it was good to see you again,
It's
Jill.
great to see you. Are we shaking hands on camera?
Handshake.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice
no,
to
because
meet
you put your
you.
hand out. I don't know.
The first time I met you, Jill.
I don't do camera anymore. So.
Wait, the first time I met you, I know exactly when it was. It was at the Chillerama screening.
That's right. Like
Yep.
we were both there. Like,
and I
checking out the
and that was back when you
short
used to do that accent.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't think you had a British accent. I was real confused.
Look, I'm not as good at doing YouTube videos as you. I had to get myself entertained by doing a weird voice and petting my dog. I don't.
You should do that voice again from people to remind them of old time sakes.
Oh, darklings, hello. You're so skinny now.
Yes, old time sakes. Well, Jill, it was good seeing you
Good to
again.
see you.
Goodbye, darklings.
Goodbye, darklings.
Well, that's all for this Sons of Monsterpalooza video. How have you enjoyed your time here, everybody?
I thought it was pretty fun, man. It's always fun hanging out with the crew. That's what I like the most, to be honest.
Yes, and we all have our graphic T-shirts on.
Yes, we
do. Yeah, it's it's like we're the graphic T-shirt boys here.
Yeah, with the crew.
But, yes, and now they're going to be moving the convention to another location we
Pasadena.
show in Pasadena.
Closer to Haddonfield.
So we'll have to go to that one.
Yeah.
And see what it's like. To see what it's like, the difference are. And
We'll find out in April.
It'll be a lot of fun.
I know.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Yes. So thanks again for watching, subscribing, everyone, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.